So we are out here in Australia. It's a little overcast, or that pool would be nice like it was earlier today. We are in a tiki bar with, is that a fucking bamboo spinner deal up there? Or ceiling fan? Do you call it a ceiling fan in Australia, Brett?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, at the front, and yes, this hair is crazy, is it not? Oh my God.
It's going on.
It's going. But what's about to go off is the truth for you, Scott Bloomquist people, fans, supporters, and even hopefully Scott Bloomquist himself. Scott Bloomquist lit down the world today. When you go out there as Scott fucking Bloomquist and you don't dominate a super fucking late model race. Am I incorrect or am I wrong, sir? You lit him all fucking down. You're the sumbitch that dominates the world and fucking speaks to aliens. You're supposed to whoop everyone's fucking ass. You are not supposed to be from Earth, sir. And you're supposed to kick every human being's ass that there is. Is this not the truth?
Absolutely.
Here's the problem, Scott. How about Scott? Because, I talked to a few of the people in there. I was thinking of doing some stuff with Scott this year, but you ain't up to speed enough for me to do anything with you, Scott. You ain't up to the level you deserve to be. Ricky Thornton Jr. fucking waxes your ass with a fucking $2 bill. He don't even need 100. You know what, though? I think Scott Bloomquist could be Scott Bloomquist once again if he would stop being so damn egotistical. You know why I say that? Because I know what Scott Bloomquist is doing. Scott Bloomquist is out there trying to outsmart everyone. Because he was one of the most smartest, innovative peoples in dirt late model racing history, right? He figured it all out. He was smarter. He was an alien with his mind. He was just advanced. I think, though, that we are at a point in super dirt late model racing that you can't do that anymore. And even though he may be out there trying to do that, I'm talking to a fan, that's why I keep looking over here. Even though Scott may be trying to be out there doing that, you can't do it. You gotta get a Longhorn. You gotta get a Rocket. You gotta play the same shot games. You gotta get up in there and do what everybody else is doing to even have a chance at beating them. You gotta take what they're doing and be the best. You know how I know this? Because of sprint car racing. We're a little bit further ahead than them. And these crew chiefs out here in sprint car racing, the cars are so damn close. They're all in the same shocks. They're trying to get every little inch out of every little inch that there is. And that's why it's hard to pass, because the competition level's so high. Sprint car racing, it's so even. That's why we don't pass a lot. That's why guys can still come from the back over there in late model land, because the whole field ain't a fucking killer. The field is separated by tenths, not half tenths, you know, I'm just saying. But I think that Scott Bloomquist could get into like Tim McCready just got into the Hudson O'Neal ride. If you put Scott Bloomquist in that one car with Rocket and Mark Richards, you would win some races instantly. Look at how good he did in the Big Frog car at Volusia. Shocked the world. I'm just saying. I think that Scott Bloomquist needs to come back to Earth and whoop its ass once again. I think Scott Bloomquist needs to get on a program instead of trying to develop his own, like he's always done, the smarts. I don't think you can outsmart people anymore. I think you can outdrive them, like Ricky Thornton Jr.'s been doing, but I don't think you can outsmart them. And I think that's what he's trying to do. He's doing too much with his own personal race car, trying to find an inch here, trying to find an inch there, trying to get this secret to work, that secret to work. That's why I accuse Ricky Thornton Jr. of having a secret to begin with. Because he thinks the only way you can dominate that way is because you got some secret that everybody else don't got, just like he did for so long. There ain't no more secrets, sir. You got to get out there and whoop their fucking ass, or guess what they're going to do? Whoop yours. So, in my opinion, Scott Bloomquist could be Scott Bloomquist again if he was put in a situation where all he had to do was drive. So basically, he needs more confidence and needs to stop being so insecure. He don't need to be trying to find a secret. He just needs to get in a car that's equal with everyone on the track and drive that son of a bitch. And then I think Scott Bloomquist could drive around Ricky Thornton Jr. But stop trying to find your fucking little tricks and secrets that you thought Ricky needed. Ricky Thornton don't need no secrets, buddy. He just drives your ass into the fucking lap traffic that you are, like he's been doing Scott here recently. Or like he was tonight with Hunt the Front, correct? in traffic, get the fuck out of the way and pull off the track, or make an excuse and pull off of it. Anyway, that's what I think. I think Scott Bloomquist could be the baddest driver on the planet if he would just worry about driving more than trying to outsmart everyone else like he did all them years ago. But anyway, that's what I got to say. Is that harsh? Was I mean? No? You're sure?
I just want to say Scott. It's Scott again.
They do, dude. They really do. That's why I'm making this video. People really want to see Scott Bloomquist be Scott Bloomquist again. And they don't see you as you're like some smart guy who can go on a field and fucking drive a four-wheeler around and make a better fuel tank than everyone else, and that's why you win. They see you as like you're the best fucking driver there is, and that you are not from this fucking earth. You're the alien. So I just think if that's going to happen again, I know he wants to outsmart him. I know he does. Because he's very smart. One of the smartest people in the world is Scott Bloomquist, in my opinion. But I don't think you can outsmart him anymore. You just got to outdrive him. And that's where you're at, Scott. Now you have to have that confidence in yourself to say, no, I'm not going to figure out this trick or that trick. I'm going to out-fucking drive them. And I'm going to get what they got. I'm going to ride with what they're doing. I see all the tricks they're doing. They copied my Bloomquist chassis for years. You know, he said, you know, everything that's developed today is because of me. Okay, it's developed because of you. That day's over. Now you're going to have to see what they're doing too, you know, and just do exactly the same. If you plop Scott in a fucking hot ride right now, he would do the same thing. And it ain't because of a trick. It's because he could drive. And I don't think he believes that. I think that's why he has to go and try to find a trick. Because I don't believe the driver, Scott Bloomquist, is running 15th in a Hunt the Front series event. The driver ain't. The fucking car is. The driver, Scott Bloomquist, is better than that. The driver, Scott Bloomquist, laps the fucking field at Talladega. If he was in a car that could do it. Right. I mean, I'm not saying Scott needs to go drive Longhorns or Rockets, or maybe he does, but order whatever they got and let's see what you actually can do. Fuck this shit. I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of hearing the crying from the fans, from him. Oh, I had a flat tire, so I pulled off. Oh, I hit the wall, so I pulled off. No, you just getting your ass fucking outdrove, and you don't want to accept what's happening to you. Now, oh, he's already thinking, oh, I need to go to the shop and develop something different. He's running mid-pack. Believe in yourself a little bit more, Scott. That would be my suggestion. And I think that Scott Bloomquist needs to maybe, I mean, Steve Arpin's number is open. Get a Longhorn. Fuck it. Bloomquist race cars, thing of the past. I know McDowell can do it, but maybe they're doing some different stuff. I don't know. But as far as I'm concerned, Scott had an equal opportunity. I think he would outdrive him. I think Scott Bloomquist right now is a better race car driver than Brandon Overton. And he shouldn't have been mid-pack. He's a better race. He let's say this. He might be good enough to keep up with Ricky Thornton. Maybe. If they were in the same car, he might. We just need to get them in the same car.
I want to say that.
Maybe. Let's hope so, Scott. Let's hope so.